In a world where everyone wants to speak first, argue fast, and react instantly, there lies a rare strength: the power of not reacting. Most people think silence means weakness, but silence, when it comes from awareness, is pure power. When something triggers you, a rude comment, a disappointment, a betrayal, your mind instantly prepares to defend itself. It wants to prove something, say something, do something. That's the human instinct of reaction. But between the moment something happens and the moment you react, there's a very small gap. And in that gap lies your true freedom. The power of not reacting is not about ignoring. It's about understanding. It's not about suppressing emotions. It's about mastering them. When you don't react, you don't let others control your inner state. You stay in charge of your peace. Imagine how powerful that is when nobody has the power to disturb your calm. Think about how often we regret the things we say in anger or the decisions we make when emotions are high. A few seconds of reaction can destroy relationships, careers, and peace of mind. But when you learn to pause, breathe, and observe, you start to respond instead of reacting. That's where maturity begins. A calm mind sees reality clearly. An angry mind sees only the story it creates. When someone insults you, it's not really about you. It's about what's happening inside them. But if you react, you make their chaos your own. You absorb their energy, and now you suffer for what wasn't even yours. So what can you do? Start noticing your triggers. Notice the tightness in your chest, the rise in your voice, the urge to reply. That's your moment of awareness. If you can hold that moment, even for a few seconds, you start to break the old habit of reaction. Each time you pause, you train your mind to stay still in the storm, and soon, silence becomes your natural strength. Many great thinkers and philosophers have said, real control is not about controlling others, it's about controlling yourself. Because when you master your reaction, you master your world. Imagine someone shouting at you. Now imagine you just smile, stay calm, and walk away. They expect a reaction, they expect drama, but you give them peace. That moment changes everything. They lose their power over you. You gain yours. This doesn't mean you never speak up. It means you choose when and how to respond, with awareness, not impulse. Sometimes silence speaks louder than 1,000 words. Sometimes calmness wins bigger battles than anger ever could. When you stop reacting, you start seeing. You notice patterns, in others, in yourself, in life. You realize how much energy is wasted in unnecessary fights, arguments, and judgments. You begin to protect your peace like it's something sacred. Because it is. You might be thinking, what if I feel hurt? What if someone disrespects me? Yes, those feelings are real. Not reacting doesn't mean you feel nothing. It means you choose to feel without being controlled by those feelings. You observe them, like clouds passing in the sky. They come, they go, and you remain the sky, untouched, infinite, calm. The power of not reacting transforms relationships too. Because when one person stays calm, the fire can't spread. When one person listens instead of arguing, space for understanding appears. That's how peace begins. Not in the world outside, but inside you. People often chase control of money, fame, people, situations, but the ultimate control is self-control. You can't control what others do, but you can control how you respond. And that single decision can change your entire life. Not reacting doesn't mean weakness. It's the strongest move in silence. When you stay calm, your energy becomes magnetic. People start to trust you, listen to you, follow your presence, because peace is rare. And people are drawn to what they can't find easily. Slowly, your whole life changes. You make decisions more clearly. You stop wasting energy on drama, and you start living with depth instead of noise. Try it today. The next time someone annoys you, don't react immediately. Take a deep breath. Notice how your body feels. Let the emotion rise and fall. And once it settles, decide your next move consciously. You'll be surprised how much power you gain from that pause. As you practice this daily, you'll start feeling lighter. You'll realize you don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You don't need to win every argument. You don't need to explain your worth. Peace itself becomes your answer. So when life tests you, with people, with pain, with noise, remember this: you always have two choices: react blindly or respond mindfully. One drains your peace, the other builds your power. The power of not reacting is the power of awareness. The power of awareness is the power of freedom. And freedom is the beginning of peace.